Hey, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you, dog. It's Friday.
Yes, happy TDIF, everybody.
Oh my gosh, so happy it's Friday. We get to craft yet again, like our favorite day of the week. We say it all the time, but it's so true. We just love doing all kinds of handmade, heartfelt things, sometimes in honor of our love for pups, which we're going to do one for today. But we do all kinds of really fun Dollar Tree DIYs, sometimes Hobby Lobby or Walmart craft supplies. Sometimes we dig through our own craft stash, which we're also going to do today. But yeah, thank you so much for being with us. We love crafting together. We hope you do too. And yeah, like, share, follow, all the good things. Anybody you know that loves dogs, loves crafting, please spread the word. It would definitely mean an awful lot to us. And if you're not familiar with who we are, I'm Patty. I'm here with Hillary.
Hello, everyone.
And we're the co-founders of Hound Hugger DIY. So we've got lots of past crafts too to dig through as well.
So yeah, and you can definitely check them out by holiday. So we have we're doing a Valentine one today, and we have some really fun past projects that have Valentine theme as well. But we have Easter, we have St. Patrick's Day, we have pretty much everything under the sun, as well as so not only crafts, but dog treat recipes, all sorts of fun stuff. So definitely check those out in our library. So
yeah, for sure. And if you are familiar with who we are, I am not on my normal location, not in my craft room. I'm actually, this is, you don't even know this, Hillary. This is hysterical. I'm sitting in a chair that's super low, and this table, like, it makes me feel like a little kid because the table's super high. So I'm doing what I can to kind of put together a little crafty space. But I think it's worth it. Like, even if you don't feel like you've got a space to craft at home, like, just all you need is a little corner, like a little part of a desk, is all you need. And just taking time for yourself is so important. And you'll actually surprise yourself how rewarding it is to just be creative and have a little fun. So that's what we're going to do today. So our craft today was inspired by this adorable little plant stake from Dollar Tree. Like, isn't this the cutest thing ever? I just love
so cute. Love it. And I noticed that there's a kind of a whole series of them.
There is.
Obviously, we love the dog one because we're dog people, but there are other styles as well. So you could do this, you could do a variation on this craft with whatever strikes your fancy. That one though is so cute. And I love adorable. All the colors and everything that's included in there. So
yeah, exactly. There's another one, I think, in this series. It's in the Valentine section up on the walls at Dollar Tree. There's another one that's like a retro camper that's totally cute. Like, that was one of my second favorite ones. They're super cute ones. There's even another dog one. I think it's like a Bernese Mountain Dog, which is a super cute one, like holding a little love letter. So lots of really fun ones to choose from. This one just, it makes my heart happy. Like, just a little dachshund on the bike, the ears flowing in the back, like the little spring flowers, like, it's kind of reminiscent of what's to come. Right. So we're going to hopefully get out of this cold weather and into some warm, sunny goodness. And this just made my heart happy. So this is what we're inspiring our craft for today. If you don't have a Dollar Tree near you, we do have some links to some similar ones.
Amazon, so you can check out the description, and there are links for some similar items that you could use for everything that we're talking about and everything that we're using here today. There's a similar Amazon version for you.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes your Dollar Trees just don't have like everything. They're not the same. Don't have everything the same in stock. So we try to provide links to make all these crafts super easy for you to do. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is go dig through your craft stash and grab ribbons that kind of coordinate with whatever little tin plant stake you're gonna use. So we've got really cute, like, there's pinks and reds and kind of a teal, a little bit of a steel blue. There's some purples and all kinds of really fun colors in this. And so go through your craft stash and find like really fun ribbons and fabrics that kind of go together with that little sign. And we're going to cut them up. We even have like this little paw print fabric that I absolutely love. It's perfect for this because they're little pink paw prints.
Yeah.
They're so happy. It works just great for this as well. So again,
have some like burlap and things.
Yes,
so you can really like vary the textures, vary the sizes, like pretty much everything, as long as it's sort of kind of works off each other as far as the colors go.
Yes.
It'll all come together. So you really want, you want a lot of variety in this one.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
if you want to go the other direction,
if you're scared,
monochromatic, you can absolutely do that as well.
Yeah, or just like pick 2 colors or 1 color, like, and just make it simple for you. And then we're just gonna kind of lay these out across a wooden heart that we got. Mine's from Amazon. Hillary got hers from Dollar Tree.
Yep. So either one, you can use the link in the description, or if you can find these at your Dollar Tree, you can grab this. It works perfect for this particular craft.
It's just a little lightweight balsa wood kind of wooden heart. And mine, I think these are what, 11, 12 inches?
So
I can't
mine
remember.
says 12 inch.
12. Okay. So yeah, roughly 12 inches. So you can do one any size, but that's just to give you an idea for the size. And then you're going to lay this flat and you're going to lay out all your ribbons and kind of cut them just to make sure they are wide enough to cover your heart. And we've kind of got started already. And then you're going to glue them down and then trim the edge. So you can kind of see we got a little bit of a jump start, but we're just going to keep following that process. And you can use, I love this. We love this Fabri-Tac glue. We use this. We're not affiliated with them at all, but it's super tacky, so things stick right away, but it's still wet enough that you can shift things around if you need to get it right in position. So I always call this like the craft perfecter. Like you can't make a mistake because you can always fix your mistakes when you use this stuff, which is great. Or if you're using fabrics like that pink paw print fabric, Mod Podge I think works really well for this too.
Yeah, I like using the Mod Podge for the fabric part, especially if you're using kind of wide strips of the fabric. The Mod Podge is nice because you could adhere it all down. And I also like when you're putting your ribbons down or your fabrics down, kind of having them laid out first. That'll help you, because sometimes it's not just one on top of the other on top of the other as you're working down. You're going to want some of those maybe skinnier ribbons to be on top of a couple other fatter ones. So that makes a difference on how, like, which ones get placed when.
Right. Or you don't want like a lot of your blues together and then a lot of the pink, like you want to maybe mix them up, whatever you want, but you kind of it helps to just lay out your design first before you start gluing everything down. So not only are you cutting to the width of the heart, but just kind of playing around with the placement as well. One thing I did try and and failed a little bit was using Mod Podge with the ribbons. So my ribbons are like, some of them are gross grain. They're thicker. The Mod Podge really didn't secure them to the wood very well. So that's where I went back to this kind of Fabri-Tac glue, and I'm using that instead. But again, if you're using fabrics, the Mod Podge works great. Sometimes when you're working with glue and fabric, you get a glump of glue, that kind of shows through the fabric. And what's nice about the Mod Podge is it just lays super flat, even, all that good stuff. And I even have like this cute little pink burlap, like whatever. This was a Dollar Tree. Like I love grabbing Dollar Tree ribbons when even if it's off season, like just thinking about using different textures and things like that. And when they have like these burlap ribbons, those are really fun to use.
And even they now are carrying a lot more fabrics as well. So you can also use some of the fabrics too.
Yes. So as you're laying them down, make sure they either butt up against the next ribbon or piece of fabric, or you can kind of gently overlay them, whichever you can, and you can mix and match and do both. So whichever way you want to do it. But you want to make sure you're kind of covering up the wood, basically, the background.
And we didn't bother to paint this one. You could also, if you were doing like leaving some of the wood visible or something like that, you could also paint out the wood if you wanted to.
Yep. And my burlap just needs a little extra glue on the edge there. This is so quick and so easy. I love this, how simple this craft is. And you don't really need a lot of crafting skills, right? So no drawing or painting or anything. You're just kind of picking your favorite ribbons and putting them down, making little stripes. The other thing I really love about this look is that to me, it's kind of reminiscent of a quilt. Like it just seems super homemade and handmade and really kind of fun. Kind of has that homespun look to it. And we're not doing any sewing at all. Just nice. All right. So here's what I've got so far. So you can see like my blues are not exactly matchy-matchy. I've got them kind of in the teals and kind of the summer sky blue colors, different patterns, checks and floral and polka dots and things like that. So that also adds interest to the background here that we're working with, which is so nice.
And this one is just fun and happy and cheerful. Like, so it'll really depend on, you know, the stake that you're using for the inspiration, like what kind of colors and stuff like that you want to use. But it just immediately it's just cheerful. I love the way that this one comes together.
I even cut a piece of my fabric as thin as a ribbon, right? So it doesn't have to be fat and chunky. You could make it just like 3/4 of an inch, just like your ribbons are too. So think about using things in different sizes. I'll add some more interest. All right. How are you doing? Are you getting near the end?
Not quite. So I'm a little slower going on this.
That's one. Okay. That's okay. Just checking in. Just checking in. A big glob of paint, glue. Yeah. Sweet. It's coming along. Just have a little bit left to do myself. And here's another Dollar Tree burlap. I love their burlaps. It's so fun.
And the other place, so I'm using some from Walmart, which are really thick, like 5-inch or 7-inch. I can't even.
Oh yeah, they're the 5.5 inch. Yeah.
So you can cut them down to whatever size that you want to as well, and that works. It's really nice to get that kind of fun extra texture with the burlap.
Yeah, it really is. All right. All right.
But yeah, you can see like this would be a fun one to do with friends and stuff like that. You just have a whole stack of fabrics and ribbons, and everybody's will come out, you know, totally unique.
Yes. And I like that crafting with friends too, because you're helping you know, you can kind of spark ideas off of each other.
Yep.
You know, it's really just a fun way to hang out. You each have something to walk away with, you know, when you're all done.
Yeah.
There's something to show for it. The charcuterie board might be empty, but you'll have something to take away when you're done. Super cute. All right. Yeah, I like the variation of different thicknesses and textures of the ribbons. So like some of them might be super skinny. Some of them might be a little fatter. All right. All right, so when you're done covering everything up, you're going to have all this excess ribbon on the outside. So you'll just need to trim that off, and it just depends on the shape of your heart. So I would say the simpler the shape of your heart, the easier it is to trim any of these excess ribbons or fabrics around the outside. Sometimes if it's super skinny, your heart is super skinny at the bottom and it curves in or something like that, it might take a little bit of extra oomph to trim away, because your scissors, or you might need smaller scissors, to get into some of these curves. But if you have a simple heart shape like we do, it should be nice and easy to trim all this goodness on the outside. So, yep. Love it. Love it. Looks great. All right. So now we just have to trim away.
And I have some that's pretty wet yet, so you may give it a couple minutes just to kind of set up a little bit more. Or you can also tack it down, like if there's certain areas, some of my burlap kind of thick on the edges and things.
Yes.
That you might use just a little bit of hot glue to help kind of tack it down.
Exactly. Yeah. Or after you've trimmed it, you might need to add a little glue along the edge. I love seeing the scraps too. Those are kind of fun that you cut away. And just take your time. Super easy to do. And I think because this project isn't just a straight away pink or red and white kind of craft, you could keep this up longer than Valentine's Day for sure.
Yep, for sure. It's definitely, it feels pretty springy and stuff. So it works for more than just straight up Valentine's.
Yeah. I love all the confetti that you left over with. It's just fun. It's just fun. It's fun. You're done. All right. Cute. Isn't that adorable? Like this could be, you could be done right here. Like this would be such a cute little craft just as is. And these are so customizable. I love that, and I also like using up my craft stash because I have, I can't tell you how many ribbons I have in my craft stash. So it feels good to use up more of them. It's hard for me when I go to Dollar Tree. If I see a really fun fabric or ribbon, I definitely take it home because I know it'll come in handy. And especially if you see things like we were going through Hobby Lobby through their Christmas ribbons when they were had the deep discounts on Christmas ribbon, finding things for Valentine's Day or not St. Patrick's Day, but 4th of July.
4th of July.
So yeah, like you can think about getting ribbons in your stash that you can use all year round. That is so cute. I love that. Isn't that cute? This is so fun. What a fun way to
turn out really
decorate.
fun.
Yeah, it really is neat. Okay, so then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our little plant stand, this little metal tin, and it comes on this iron stand. And I have tried this a couple of different ways. And so the easiest way, it has like this little tab on the back, and you can try to lift up on it. I don't think it really matters a whole lot. What I thought was in here was, I thought it was soldered. The metal pieces were soldered together, and it's not. This metal stake is really just glued in place. So the easiest way, rather than try to pull up the back, rather than pulling up the back of this and potentially denting the front of your sign, because this tin is very
thin.
Yeah. What I found the best way to do is take this back, the bottom side, and twist it, and you're unhooking the glue in that at the top of it. So if you just twist a few times, this will actually pull right out. So you're not harming the sign or anything like that. I mean, I was using screwdrivers and everything else to try and get this apart. And then after 2 or 3 tries, I found, oh, all I need to do is twist this thing and it'll pop right out. So there's a nice little trick there. And that should work for any other project you want to use a little plant stake for. So just a good tip to have in future even. So we're going to glue this cute little puppy onto the front of our heart. And again, probably the best place to put glue is where this stand was in place because it bumps up, right? So that you want to put a ton of glue there because that'll hold the weight of this. It's a lightweight sign, but that'll hold the predominant amount of weight. And then just glue, you can glue at the top of the sign as well. You can go around the edge, but sometimes with hot glue, it gets cold right away when you're gluing metal. If you had E6000 or something like that, you can glue all the way around and it would help to work. But just know this is not going to lay completely flat on your sign, on your heart. So just predominantly put a bunch of glue at the base where that plant stake was put in. So yeah.
So here you can kind of see it'll touch on this very top edge where where the balloons are, but down on the bottom here it won't.
There's just a little bit of it'll be little 3D, little pop out.
Place where the stake was inserted, that will touch, but then you don't need to go everywhere. You know, just glue in the parts that will actually touch.
Right. So really, just the bottom and the top is kind of what you're looking at. Make sure I have enough glue. Really want to pile it on so it stays hot because that glue does get cold right away.
Yeah, it's amazing how fast it'll cool off when it's on that metal.
Yeah. And you don't need a lot on the top. It's really getting a lot of security from below.
And it is nice and light, so it's not like it's a big heavy sign that you're trying to glue on there as well.
Yep, exactly.
It's so cute.
It's cute. Cute glue strings. Did you get yours? Yep. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. This is so stinking cute. I just love it. This makes me happy. And you can always, like, if it's coming apart, like, or it's not stuck as much as you want, you can always just lift up in places and just keep adding glue, or again, some E6000 will help keep it in place. But at least you get the idea. Now, since this kind of upper area is a little blank, you can leave this as is. You can finish this just as this. I thought it'd be fun to add another little embellishment over here. And Hobby Lobby has the cutest heart stickers for Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh. And they look like little handmade, like hand sewn, like layers of felt with a little scalloped edge. Super cute. Comes in lots of different colors for Valentine's Day. I really love that.
Yeah, so we're gonna use some of these, but also at Dollar Tree, we have these felt stickers, so you could layer kind of that same idea that we have with these ones. You could just layer up some of the little hearts that are in here.
I love that idea.
Create the same look and feel.
Yeah, exactly. And even this one's got like a little stitching. It's not actual stitching. You could just use a marker and do that yourself, right? So you could totally redo this little one on your own. But I love that it's already done and that it's a sticker. So just peel off the backing and just plop it in place. So cute.
I'm just trying to decide which one I'm going to go with here. This whole project is just so bright and cheery.
Like, it is. It's so happy. I love it. I love it. Super cute. Oh, I love that. Yep. There we go. And then I just wanted to, since I have a lighter heart in the middle, I have these little paper roses that are super cute. And I thought I'd pop one of those in the middle of my heart just to add another extra little touch. Again, you don't have to, if you don't have this in your craft stash, you don't have to do this little step, but it's just another little.
And I have some little pink ones.
Oh, cute. That's what I've got.
Putting a little pink one in there or putting a little white one in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. These are so fun.
Yeah. This one is, it's another, like, you just have all of the different ribbons, all of, like, it is one where you can really kind of go crazy and you're like, oh yeah, I have that one cute little item that I haven't figured out what to use, where to use it.
Yeah. If you had a little bling, right? A little pearl brocade or something, it would be really cute there. You can, or even just another little felt heart.
Yep.
Or some little XOXO, like whatever you wanted to add. I just love the layers and the textures and the colors and it's such a happy piece.
It is so fun.
Adorable, adorable, adorable. And that's it. So you can take another small little ribbon, just attach it to the back to make a hanger, hang it up, and there you go. You're all set.
Yeah.
So cute. I love it. What a fun
this one is so fun. Like it, and it's such a makeover. Obviously, it's a garden stake. So that we have totally transformed it into just the cutest little wall art. I absolutely love how this one turns out.
Yeah, so adorable and just a happy little piece, which is really fun. Well, we hope we've inspired you to run to your local Dollar Tree or use the links that we have below. If you don't have a Dollar Tree near you, get out there, have some fun this weekend. Excuse me, I knew I was going to sneeze. I was trying to fight it off. Get out there this weekend, have some fun. Hope we've inspired you to get out there and just do a little something for yourself, and also in honor of your pups this holiday season.
Yeah. So, thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.